just going back into what you were saying, she's annoying. Like Alexa Nicholas, she's been running with the same story about Dan Schneider for like now 15 plus years, right? And I'm not justifying what Dan Schneider has done, right? I grew up watching Nickelodeon too, right? I was at the time into PBS Kids and all that, and then to Disney Channel and the Cartoon Network. Yeah, I sat up and watched Zoe 101, and salute to Christopher Massey and Kyle Massey. That's bro, right? But she's been running with this same narrative of what Britney, Jamie Lynn Spears' sister did to her, and what Dan has done to destroy her, what Dan has done to destroy her, what other actors have done. My thing with Alexa Nicholas is like, I understand that you hurt, right? But you have to understand at the end of the day, and what a lot of people fail to realize is that Alexa Nicholas would not have been known if it wasn't for Dan Schneider. That was your biggest break, right? It's like, even when I hear about these scandals now, like, I'm not justifying the bad stuff people has done. Like, I remember doing an interview with you a while ago. Same thing with Vince McMahon, right? A lot of people would criticize Vince McMahon. Now, all of a sudden, Vince McMahon is this dirty, evil villain, right? You kind of knew Vince McMahon was gonna do what he gonna do. He Vince McMahon, you're a billionaire, right? We sin every single day. We're going in life, like everybody, you could be the most second-hearing person. Second-hearing, for people who don't understand, that means you sweet, you're overly nice. The overly nicest person at the times could do some evil things that God would look down on, right? So Vince McMahon, yeah, he might have had his scandal. You gonna get freaky. Like Vince McMahon is like 87 years old, right? Not saying to do stuff with a mind and stuff is cool, that is OD. But the female you're as guilty as he is. You accepted this. You accepted this money. You knew it was wrong, just like it was wrong for him to pay you. But at the end of the day, right? You wouldn't be in a Malibu home with millions of dollars in cash. You wouldn't have all this money if it wasn't for Vince McMahon. People would always forget about, like, they bite the hand that feeds them, if that makes sense, right? You would say, oh, I want to be a star and I want to be a superstar. You go to these auditions, and I understand some parents, they push their kids to put them in the stardom too. That's right too. Blame your parents. They the one who pushed you to do this. If your parents didn't push you, you got to look at yourself and be like, how could I change that? My thing is, it's just after a while, the story it just gets so dry and so like irritating to the point you're just like, bro, then why did you get into show business? Like, and I'm gonna break the fourth wall right now, and I'm gonna tell you guys, right? Even though I have not done like super acting and like major stuff, from the stuff that I have done, when you go to a talent agency, you get hooked up with an agent. You know the stuff you're supposed to do, how you're gonna do it in the contract, the terms of your contract, how you want things to be done, and if some things you can't do and you break, you just not gonna get booked. If Dan was really this evil person, he would have made sure you was not booked for anything a day in your life. She's going to Nickelodeon, putting up these things about these predators and people. These people don't care. They got a family to feed. Just like I'm pretty sure Alexa Nicholas has done stuff. And this is not just all about her, right? A lot of people just forget like how you started. And also to the media, CBS is a big one. A lot of people don't know that CBS is the Illuminati. First to report everything, first to know everything about a scandal. You work. Why do you think CBS has the little eye and that logo? And I'll even taking it back like 20 years back down the line. They knew about that whole 9/11 thing in like the first 5 minutes. Y'all was the first to report it, right? CBS puts out this narrative. It could even be something like, I'll use an example, right? Oh, Dora, somebody at the company, they don't like Dora. Dora is a part of an Illuminati. I'll use an example. We're going to destroy this character to make a whole nation hate this person. This is how we're going to do this. We're going to put out and say, Dora is this, that, and the third. Which is what they doing to celebrities like Diddy. I'm pretty sure at the end of the day, Diddy, we know he does his stuff, and people have all these jokes about P. Diddy. P. Diddy has helped people in his career, though. His sons, what he does for his sons and his family and even artists, he has helped a lot of people. Like, once again, not justifying what he has done, right? He's still wrong, and you're going to have to take accountability for your actions. But stop making them feel like, yo, they was enemy number, and they the biggest devil all of a sudden, right? So that's what I'm really talking about. But back to what you were saying.